Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajim. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. Hope you all are fine and safe at home. I welcome you all to my class. Students, in our previous class, we started the geography section, chapter 1, Our Country in the World. But before starting our explanation of the chapter, we will briefly discuss the May assignment and the work from home. Students, that is your first assignment of May 2021. The chapter is Our Country in the World. Students, you will write and learn answers of the following questions. Your first question is, where are the most Islamic countries located? The second question is, in which parts of the world are there no Islamic countries? The third question is, name any three passes of Pakistan you read in this lesson. The fourth question is, in which parts of Pakistan are the deserts located? The fifth question is, define the following terms with diagrams. The first term is delta and the second is estuaries. Students, that is your May task. Now let's talk about work from home. Students, in the last week we had done the front side card cover page, the inside card cover page, the course contents and the definitions. And today on page 6 we will ready the geography section block. Students, you can make this block on your own choices design. Now let's come to page 7. On page 7 you will ready the title page. First you will give the page number, then draw the margin lines, skip the first line and give the heading of geography. Then after that give the heading of chapter number 1. Then after that skip one line and give the heading of Our Country in the World. Students, in this chapter we will have 3 short questions, 2 long questions, 10 MCQs and map number 1. And after that draw the ending line. Now come to page number 8. Draw the margin lines, give the page number, skip the first line, put the bullet in the margin line and then give the heading of work from page. Then put the bullet and give the heading of first assignment. Again put the bullet and give the heading of May 2021. And after that skip one line and give the heading of question number 1. And then write the question, where are the most Islamic countries located? Put the question mark. And after that skip one line and in the margin line with blue marker write A and S touching the top and bottom lines in block letters. Write the answer and draw the ending line. After ending line, skip one line and give the heading of question number 2 and then write question number 2, in which parts of the world are there no Islamic countries. Then in the margin lines write A and S and write its answer and then draw the ending line. Students, that was all about your May task and work from home. And first we will revise the previous topic briefly and after that we will come to our new topic. Students, on page 1 there is given a map of Europe, Asia and Africa. You can see the Islamic and South Asian countries on this map. Islamic countries are colored in green while the South Asian countries are colored in striped green. We also discussed the strategic importance of Pakistan and the location of Saudi Arabia. Students, you can see that Islamic countries are mostly located in South Asia, North Africa, West Asia, Eastern Europe and Central Asia. And there are no Islamic countries in North America, South America Australia, and Europe except Albania. There is a small state in Europe that is Albania, and the most common religion in Albania is Islam. Students, on page 2, you can see the first map which is of the neighboring countries of Pakistan. In the north of Pakistan, there is China. In the east of Pakistan, there is India. In the west of Pakistan, there is Iran. In the northwest of Pakistan, there is Afghanistan. And in the south of Pakistan, there is Arabian Sea. Here on the page, three important mountain ranges, Hindu Kush, Karakoram, and Himalayan ranges are mentioned. And the three passes, Khyber Pass, Bolan Pass, and Hunjera Pass, are also mentioned, which lead to their neighboring countries. The second map of page 2 showing 8 Asian countries, and they are Bhutan, Bangladesh, Iran, Maldives, Nepal, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, and Afghanistan. There is a map on page 3 which is showing the different land areas of different heights which are situated in Pakistan. Students, that was all about our previous topic, and now we will start our new topic. Students, there is a relief map of Pakistan on page 4. You can notice two lines. These are cross section of Pakistan. Line A to B from north to south, and line C to D from west to east. It means if we travel from line A to B and line C to D, which areas we can find. Students, on page 5, the diagram is given. If we start from line A, we will have Hindu Kush and Karakoram ranges first, then Potwar Plateau. After that, Salt Range. After Salt Range, we will have Faisalabad. And after Faisalabad, there is Indus Valley. And after Indus Valley, we will come to the Arabian Sea. And if we go from line C to D, first we will have Toba Kakar Range, then Suleiman Range. After Suleiman Range, Indus Valley, and after Indus Valley, there is Thar Desert. Students, Thar is very largest desert of the subcontinent. The most important agricultural areas of Pakistan are in the Indus Valley because of plenty of water. River Indus is here and its tributaries Chenab, Ravi, Sutlej and Jhelum are also here. Students, I can tell you that Punjab is the highest populated province of Pakistan and Sindh is the second. Students, our next topic is geographical features. Geographical features are the physical features which are found on the earth. And the first physical feature is mountains. Mountains are the highest lands and these are usually above 3000 to 10,000 meters high. The young mountains are sharp and pointed, while the old mountains' sharp points worn away by rain, frost like the layers of ice, and wind like they are more rounded. After that come hills. They are not very high. They have round tops. They are covered with vegetation, while mountains are covered with snow and have sharp and pointed edges. The third one is plateaus. Plateaus are flat land which are a bit higher land but not very high. In Pakistan, there are two plateaus. The one is Potwar Plateau. Rawalpindi, Islamabad is located on Potwar Plateau. This plateau is very fertile because of plenty of rainfall. And the another plateau in Pakistan is Balochistan Plateau, which is not very fertile and is very dry and has very less rainfall. In Potwar Plateau, there is plenty of rainfall. That's why it is very fertile. And in Balochistan Plateau, there is very less rainfall, so that's why it is very infertile. The next one is plains. Plains are flat lands, and these flat lands are ideal for farming because there are plenty of rivers and water available in plain areas. The next term is deserts. Deserts are the largest areas of land that have very little water, few plants growing there, and have very less rainfall. In these areas, you can find tough plants. These are hot areas, that's why its soil is not suitable for farming. Students, there are cold deserts found on high mountains of the top and polar regions, which are called tundra, and its climate is too cold for vegetation. The next is lakes. Lakes are the inland seas surrounded by flat lands, and the example of lakes in Pakistan are Saiful Maluk Lake, Manchar Lake, Rawal Lake, Ansu Lake, and some others. Then come rivers. Rivers are the flowing water which is usually fresh water. The next one is estuaries. What are estuaries? Estuaries are the places where the rivers widen and enter in the sea. Estuaries can make good harbors for ships. Now, students, what is a harbor? Harbor is the place where the ships or boats take shelter. Harbors are generally of two types: natural harbors and artificial harbors. Students, in natural harbors, the natural landform gives protection to the boats or ships from bad weather condition or cyclones. The other is artificial or man-made harbor. This harbor is used for loading or unloading the cargo like the heavy goods. This entire facility is called a port. Students, there are three major estuaries in Pakistan: Indus estuary on the Sindh coast, and two estuaries are in Balochistan. Now comes the delta. Delta is the area where the river enters the sea and the river converted into different channels. And here water is not usually very fresh, but muddy water is available here. The example of delta in Pakistan is a small delta which is called Indus Delta, and that is in Karachi, where river Indus falls into Arabian Sea. Students, that was the end of the lesson. Now come towards your home task. You have to read page 5, 6, 7 and 8 of chapter 1, Our Country in the World. The next is you have to ready the geography section block. The next is you have to ready the title page. And you will write the answers of question number 1 and 2 from the first assignment May 2021 in your neat notebook. Students, take care of yourself and Allah Hafiz.